Hey everybody, welcome to Talkin Pit.
Good evening.
Where's the dog with me? How you doing?
How's it going tonight? I'm going good. Doing good.
I'm gonna talk about some video games. Actually, I have two here that I'll do.
Hell
One kind of old, kind of new. I think I'm not gonna talk about Outer Scrolls 4 Oblivion's remaster much.
yeah.
Okay, just give that like a honorable mention because I sure played it a bunch, but it is just Oblivion.
Still fun, I presume.
They kept everything, even the miss line readings. They kept it all. They maybe made it. I think they messed up the physics to be a little less silly, but everything else is sillier somehow. Like there's none of that, not much of that. Bodies exploding up into space stuff going on, but
This stuff's fun, but yeah.
it's the same game for $50 almost. It also is like the first game I've had in a long time that runs at less than 60 FPS for me sometimes.
Oh, really? Having like a little bit of trouble running it?
My 1070 is not cut for this game.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Let's do it.
All right. What do we got?
Well, I'll start with this first game I have here. Which you may have heard of. Let me open it up. We'll just play it a bit. That sounds good.
Dive right in.
Dredge.
Oh, yeah.
I've been playing this a good bit. I don't have the DLC or anything yet, but I sure will get it because I've been having a time fishing in hell.
So I've passively watched you play this, played a little bit of this. It's like a fishing simulator, but there's something kind of spooky about it.
It's fishing and you hate the sea. And there's everything in it is not good, including the fish you're getting out of it. Like if you play Stardew Valley, you got these cute little snappers. In this game, they look like monsters. We have some various things we can do to upgrade our ship. We have to Tetris our inventory around.
Oh, nice.
So our engines go down here, and we have been working on upgrades for those. We got fishing nets we can drag behind us if we want to fish that way. Or we can, like, there's like 8 different ways to fish. There's categories of fish, and you have to have the right equipment for each one, which I don't know what this is. Don't worry about the fathomless flame. We'll talk about that some other time.
Don't worry about the will-o'-the-wisp in my inventory.
Yeah. And then over here is where we are working on upgrades. 14 inventory slots, 19 actually, have been added to my boat since I started, and it's still kind of small, so you can imagine what it's like at the start of the game. A guy wants to ride on my boat, he takes up the whole boat. I got a little tugboat here. Yeah,
So space at a premium.
Yeah, the gist of this one is we stop at these locations and we just click the button when it's green. Is the most common way to fish. We get a nice cool fish. That's the surface level video game. Not too much to that. That fish was a different shape because he's a little better and bigger than the other one. These ones are
block of fish.
Yeah, these oceanic fish are sharks, so they take up a lot of space. So now we have to start sorting our inventory a little bit and
out of here, will-o'-the-wisp.
Yeah. And that's all fine. Like even with this, I'm already pressed for space. I caught 4 fish. Like the sharks are too big. Now I have no way to do these. Is there a way to stack these that makes sense? I don't think there is, but maybe. I can't move this, and this is stuff in this game rots at a realistic pace of like if you've left this in your inventory for a day, it's garbage. So that thing I just threw away was a fish I left there for. Yeah.
Just taking up space, no use for it.
We have a variety of things. We can spyglass to see what the fish are. We got an air horn, foghorn for foghorn and with. I don't know that it actually does anything. If we had a net, we could drag it behind us and just automatically catch fish while we drive around. It works okay. I
Got
have a
crab pots too.
I have a couple of like awful superpowers like teleport and haste, which drives me a little insane, which is a mechanic we'll explore here in just a second. There are some missions to do, of course, and stuff. $100 for those fish, just like that, just 100, 200 bucks I got.
Is that a lot of money?
At the start it was. Now I'm really rich and I don't really have money problems, but I had a lot of money troubles at the beginning.
Right.
So as time goes on without sleep, or when I use this power too much, oh, I broke my engine because I was using it a little too much, even for me.
Oh,
Let's go back and repair. That's a mechanic. If something were to happen to our boat while we innocently fish, things have been damaged like randomly on the ship. If it hits one of these, you lose access to that equipment. And this is my good engine, so now we're slow as balls. But if it were here and one of the fish were there, it would just throw it back into the sea, and we wouldn't be able to use that stacking spot for until we fix our boat, which is expensive. Like if I were to just yeah, now we have this.
you broke it.
I've upgraded my ship a lot since I started. It used to be 3 health, so I'd already be near death. But it's like 6 now, so we can handle a couple beatings.
Does it cost a lot to repair that little hole in your boat?
$30 a fix.
That's not bad.
It is bad at the start when you're like learning to drive and stuff is after you sometimes. Look how much faster we are with that fix. Like, pretty obvious difference in my speed upgrades. There's some pretty nasty stuff in the ocean, and sometimes your sailor gets a little panicked and things start to happen to him that aren't real, but it does tangible damage to him. Like if he's not slept in a couple days, suddenly he'll start seeing rocks that weren't there before. And if you're used to the path, like if you start to learn the map, you're not thinking you're gonna run into a rock in the middle of the night when it's dark, but then all of a sudden there's a big boulder in your way.
That's kind of funny.
The ocean shouldn't be roaring at you, but that's also something you just get used to. So as the sun goes down, things get a little crappy in this game. Things get a little nasty. I think I know what is making that noise, and it might show up. Hopefully not, but this is panic.
Oh.
We have a panic meter up top that is like starting to get a little upset, and sometimes red blobs appear on the ocean, and if we run into them, we get even more panicked. And the worse that meter is, the worse things are for me. This glowing spot indicates something special, which we would sure like to get. Here's a different way to fish. Nothing special about that moonfish. There's something special about that one though. That one's no good. It's actually really good. They love mutant fish in this crappy town. They want them. They pay more for them. But I don't like looking at any of them personally.
No. You're panic.
I am.
You should panic to fish.
No, that's just me. A gleaming mullet has been located.
Oh.
So now we're caught in a storm and we're very upset, and our guy is freaking out.
Yeah, your eyes all over the place.
We're at like maximum danger for it's just, and we're right next to town, so it's not a big deal. I've been in places where it's pretty rough to get home in one piece. If you die in
Eternal
this game,
darkness.
yeah, it auto saves at any port, so at last port you were at was where you'd be. I'd like to sell these cool fish I found. We have a nice map.
Oh, that is helpful.
Greater Marrow is where I would sell those fish.
I would hope you have maps in your nautical game.
Here's a blood-seeking tornado. It'll chase me for a while.
Paperboy ass tornado.
Yeah, that's a pretty minor threat compared to the behemoths that obviously exist in this Lovecraft story kind of game.
Mhm.
They're quite big. I know where one is that we can go scope out without any much risk. So he paid 140 for that, more than the shark, and you could get those earlier. Anyway, we can click this button right here and take a nap until our sad meter goes away, and now we're good. It doesn't really matter if it's night or daytime for that. Your guy's freaking out no matter what if he hasn't slept. But it's scarier in the dark. Your lights don't work as well. Sometimes in his panic state, he turns off the little light that I have, and I have to manually go in here and tell him to turn it back on. It's
I
dark
see.
enough without that being a thing, but I've noticed that the light was off sometimes, and I realized before too long it's his fault. He's doing it.
Can't see if the lights are off. Can't see the thing that's scaring you.
Some of
So
the
things will
horrors that
also
I've seen.
see your light.
Yeah. Some of the horrors that I've seen are like I've seen like a fellow boat driving around beeping its foghorn at me, and as it gets closer, I realize that the boat is an anglerfish's antenna, and it's actually a huge monster anglerfish that wants to eat me. I've seen a couple giant crabs. I've seen a sea serpent that is too big. Shouldn't be that big. There's also these weird golem monster guys who just want to eat a fish like raw, so they want me to bring them a horseshoe crab to just chomp on,
Okay.
which I don't have at the moment. Maybe someday he'll be satisfied. They give you books to read, which I have here. Just as time goes on, we read these books and get these buffs forever, just permanent increase of skill.
Oh, cool.
And there are 4 distinct places on this map. This one is like a sea serpent's chasing you around a waterfall kind of cliff area. This one I'm going to, we'll see in a second. This is a jungle with big slugs that were trying to eat me. And this is a volcano zone I haven't solved yet. It's got piranhas and 1 jumbo piranha, and the piranhas hold you in place for the jumbo piranha to eat you.
Oh.
I don't
ew.
like it. I don't like it there. I haven't solved whatever I'm supposed to solve there just yet.
Oh, they made an. Oh.
Those are friendly, I think.
How do you know? They don't unhinge like at the top and just have 3 rows of teeth.
They're just regular sea monsters.
Okay. Oh, what's that glowing underneath?
Those are types of fish. Those are like squids.
Oh, yeah.
There's a squid.
Oh, boy. That's terrifying.
He's the big problem around here. We had to fish in this area, and he doesn't like company.
Yeah, I wouldn't hang around.
I'm pretty fast, so it's hard for him to bother me, but I
If you
obviously am
stop
not
and
fast.
fish,
Yeah,
it will get you.
it's pretty
I just
violent.
noticed there are little fish, but is there anything valuable here?
There's a quest to be done, a main quest to fish here, and you have to solve this problem.
Okay.
He does like to stab the boat with his tentacles.
So is there a way to like outsmart him?
I don't know if you can bother the other ones, but for him, you can annoy him with some horns and stuff while you fish. Dog?
Dog.
Come here, dog.
12 choices to pet the dog.
I have patted the dog.
Dog pet. Achievement unlocked.
Get some real Undertale vibes here.
Yeah, I was about to say, maximum petting achieved.
Let us bring our dog.
New dog.
Hell yeah.
Put the dog in the inventory. Fit the dog, Tetris the dog into the inventory.
This is a dredge spot, I think.
Good.
Oh,
I
not
like
here.
how you can't see anything right now.
These are the best lights I've got at the moment. Space for.
Right.
There are better ones though. And I've been playing for a while, probably like somewhere between 10 and 20 hours, so you can imagine the shitty idiot lights that you start with.
Yeah, it's like 3 feet in front of your face. Looks like there was another boat there, but it disappeared. Was that a mirage?
Yeah, I think
A
it was.
nautical mirage?
That can happen.
Yeah. Eternal darkness, but boat.
Thankfully, no matter what awful things exist in this universe, these people on the docks are very safe.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Tell me about the
Wait.
book. Anyway, I'll take a nap with this crazy man. This is the research menu for when we find these parts around.
Right.
We can unlock cool stuff. Engines that take up different amounts of space and give us different amounts of power. This one only takes 1 slot, which would be ideal. To just add 10 knots to our speed out of nowhere. Bigger nets. I've already
Pots
unlocked
and
most of
nets.
this. The fishing speed is part of why these are valuable. Because I have all this fishing stuff at this point. I can fish nearly anywhere I've seen. Yeah.
Neat.
I haven't found any
Seems
dredging
like kind
slots.
of a. It seems like kind of like a slow burn but spooky kind of game.
It's like most fishing games, a fairly casual, just enjoy the ride kind of game, but it's got monsters in it that make you upset. That's somehow it hits both of those vibes at the same time.
That's interesting. Yeah.
You're so defenseless as part of it. Like there's probably a way that I don't know of to deal with some of these beasts, but I don't know that there actually is. Because there's like I have a button here. This one, I can cast an ancient spell to get them to back off for a second, but once the spell ends, I'm even worse off than when I first cast it, so I better be in real trouble when I throw that down.
Right.
Because it will get them to go away, but then I'll be panicked for casting satanic rituals on my boat.
Oh god, I said the words. Oh no.
This is one of the first areas I ran into a monster like that. I wonder if he's here. And it's pretty hard to run through an area like this
Yeah.
while dodging the rocks.
Very narrow. So if something's chasing you, that just makes it worse.
Yeah, and if you hit the wrong part of your ship, you'll break your engines.
Then you're dead in the water.
I'd like to find a dredging spot, but it looks like they're all cleaned up for now. I think that they just show up respawn on these boats. It's where you get like wood and materials and stuff like that.
Oh, you can
Also,
dredge just like, yeah, material.
main quest stuff is also there. Here's one, just a basic. Yeah, this is just scrap metal. Another just different mini game type.
Yeah, avoid the thing.
And here's some scraps for later. This is the only place you can get metal in this universe.
You found some junk.
I don't know where to take my dog.
The dog cannot occupy the same space as the engine block or the scrap metal. Oh, it got dark pretty fast, huh? Oh. Oh. Was that the mantra?
Yeah.
Did you recite the curse?
I got a red orb above my boat to keep me safe.
Okay, well now we're panicked. Oh!
Oof. That was a clean dodge.
That was really fucking close.
We've been attacked by the illusion of Kraken.
That was awesome.
I only recently have been fast enough with the haste spell, which also makes me insane to use.
Right.
With my engines and the haste spell combined to dodge that stupid thing. It has always been a big problem. Maybe this guy wants a dog. I doubt it. Are you human? What the... I'm always asking.
Are you human?
That's Dredge. That's the gist of it. Anything else would probably be spoilery. But I don't really know. And there's a ton of DLC for this game. And I'm planning to pick
It's
up.
cool.
I've had fun with it. They
Relaxed
have
fishing mode.
yeah, they have some nice stuff in here.
Okay.
All right, that's my game. Well, I'm gonna do two actually, but yeah, that's my first one.
Nice.
What you got for us?
All right. Well, hey folks, Voice of Dog here. You know me. I'm a big RPG fan, big JRPG liker in particular. We've been eating pretty good these last few years. I just started Metaphor. That's been really good. But even more recently, I've been playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33 by French studio Sandfall Interactive. This came out late April of this year, and it's still pretty fresh. So the public reception has been very positive so far. There hasn't been a lot of like serious critique of it yet, but I think people are really going to enjoy it. I think people are really digging the aesthetic and the characters, and honestly, the whole package of the game. So let's get into it.
All right, here's your video.
So in Expedition 33, you start in control of Gustav, who lives in this bizarre apocalyptic world that is kind of fractured off from our own. And I do let the main theme play because I do like it a whole bunch. I basically just cobbled together a video of all the shit I like in the first hour of the game. The world is pretty clearly supposed to be Paris, but a little melted, if you will. And the aesthetic is very inspired by both the Art Deco movement and the Belle, I don't know if I'm saying this right, the Belle Epoque era of French history, which Wikipedia tells me covers the economic expansion of the country from the 1871 to 1914. Definitely a lot of period architecture and cool outfits. Also a really wonderful soundtrack. Apparently they Sandfall just picked up a guy off of SoundCloud who ended up being quite good. And there is a lot of great vocal melodies, a lot of good character themes, some great leitmotifs, and some real impactful battle songs that are, I think, going to kind of penetrate the public consciousness a little bit, even if you don't play JRPGs. In this world, The people mostly live in the city of Lumiere, pictured here, where an event called the Gamage occurs every year. There is a massive monolith at the northern edge of the world with a huge figure sleeping underneath. And each year, the figure, who the people of Lumiere call the Paintress, wakes up to paint a number on the monolith.
What the flower?
When she does that, she paints that number, and then every person of that age disappears, fading into dust and flower petals. Disappears forever. The Paintress has been counting down from 100 and subjecting people to the Gamage for over 70 years. So you've got a bit of a almost kind of reverse sacrifice situation where the population is just being culled as they age, and the countdown is nearing completion. The city of Lumiere is rapidly getting smaller, and for those 70 years, they've sent out annual expeditions to gather information about the world outside, and ultimately to stop the Paintress and the cycle of the Gamage.
I'll accompany you there.
So Gustav is about to say goodbye to his ex-girlfriend who is gamaging today, and then plans to set off with Expedition 33, which most sane people consider a suicide
A
mission.
little jewel.
No expedition has ever come back, and people are becoming more and more reluctant to spend their remaining time away from their families. Let's see here.
And if
Wow, I timed that all perfect. Excellent. Fantastic. I'm so good at this. Here's the tutorial fight, which I like a bunch because they lay it out pretty clearly. It's an AP system. Very high risk reward mechanics present in every encounter. A lot of different ways to spec your character. So you have an AP system where you get action points by using regular attacks or dodging or parrying, which you then spend on big moves to do big damage. Each individual character has a unique gimmick that gets pretty involved as you get deeper into the game. And you can also spend AP on free shots at the enemy during your turn, sometimes to target weak points or other points of interest. That's probably the most unique part of the system here, that you can just kind of aim your gun at an enemy and shoot them for 1 AP and do a bit of damage. Sometimes shooting special things does special stuff, so it's always worth doing. The big focus is on dodging and parrying mechanics, because they increase both your survivability and damage output. So parrying an entire attack string causes a big counterattack, and sometimes the difference between winning and losing a fight just comes down to parrying that one move. It can feel a little unforgiving at first, since taking damage is very all or nothing, but autosaves are very plentiful. You never lose much progress if you die. I also take a bunch of damage here and fail to parry everything. I am not the expert. I have not beaten the game. Gustav charges up his giant mechanical arm with lightning,
Now, don't you feel
up to 10 charges, and then releases it for his gimmick.
all right? Now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
So I wanted to show off a little bit of the early story beats. Nothing past the first hour of the game, but kind of show the stakes of the plot, the nice outfits, the character design, that kind of stuff. Here's Gustav being awkward with his ex-girlfriend.
I wish.
Great.
It had been. You know, I often think.
A nice
Yeah,
duel.
he's doing it. Yeah, the game's very pretty. I love how this game looks. It's gorgeous. The animation is very fluid in a way that is kind of unique. It's very sharp and fluid, but it also kind of feels a little bit inspired. There's definitely some Dark Souls visual DNA in the character design of this game, by which I mean like the enemy design. When you see them, you'll kind of go like, oh yeah, I would totally Black Knight Greatsword that guy to death. But here we are trying on the outfit that we're going to be wearing for the game, and dropping frames as well. Good job, 3060 Ti. You're really holding it up. Yeah, but wife, I was thinking about that. Is there a way for someone to slip through the cracks of the cycle?
In a way.
Where does your birthday have to be for you to do that? Anyway, here's where everyone disappears. This is like the first thing that happens in the game. Wipes it clean. a lot of people have compared the game to Final Fantasy X because of the sacrificial element, and I can kind of see a lot of that, especially with the game mechanics and the turn-based aspect and just the expeditionary aspect of the game. People have also compared it to FF9 as well with the way the equipment works, and some people have cited Legend of Dragoon as one of the influences due to the inputs in combat. And there goes everybody.
As you sail,
So we set off on the expedition.
know that Lumiere stands
What else do I have to talk about here? Oh yeah, mechanically, there's a lot of stuff going on that I like. So you have control over your character's stat growths. You've got 6 skills and a set of equipment. For each level you get 3 points to distribute into your choice of 5 core stats. You got your vitality, might, agility, defense, and luck. And they all do what you expect them to do in a turn-based RPG. If you want your character to die less, you put more points in the vitality and defense. And if you want your character to crit more often, you put more points into luck. Another feature is that a lot of weapons you find scale to 2 of these stats, so they'll get stronger the more points you have in those stats. Another Dark Souls thing that I find there, the weapon scaling. Fortunately, respec items are fairly common, so it's no big deal to reset and redistribute your points. So you're honestly kind of just constantly respecing your character for the situation at hand. Characters also get 6 slots for skills, which you learn on a skill tree with points you accumulate by leveling up. A big part of the strategy in this game is figuring out which set of skills to take into a particular battle. There's a ton of synergies between characters and within characters because each party member has, like I said, a unique gimmick. Gustav has his lightning arm. That's the simplest one, but there's a lot of other stuff going on with the other characters, like elemental craziness, a stance mechanic, a cool form of blue magic that I find interesting. There's a lot going on. So right after Expedition begins, this is where like the first tutorial area of the game. Look at the stat screen. I've gotten a couple of levels already, so I can put down 6 points, and you can see what things my weapon is scaling off of. There's a C rank in vitality and a D rank in agility. You get to control this for all of your characters, so there's a lot of little things. You get little fiddly bits to mess with. There's the skill tree for Gustav. Last but not least, you get slots for 3 abilities per character called Pictos that you can equip. Those give you bonus stats. And after having the Picto equipped for 4 battles, you learn the ability for the entire party, and they can equip said ability using points in another menu. This is the thing that really reminds me of FF9 the most. The difference between Lumina points and Pictos is probably the most confusing part of the battle system, but it made more sense over time with a bit of experimentation for me. Getting all this down took me like most of Act 1 of the game, but I honestly had a ton of fun doing it. I'm on Act 3 right now, doing as much side content as I can, and there's a lot to do and explore. Most of it's completely kicking my ass right now. This game gets very difficult and very unforgiving at points. I do have access to some very broken tech that I need to figure out how to exploit. Now, if I have one... the movements just feel good in the game. Very satisfying. All those counterattacks are just like, pow. Very impactful.
They have a good jogging form.
Yeah, they do.
You can get a lot of distance like that.
So if I got one major gripe with this game, it is the lack of in-area maps. There's a world map that's totally serviceable. It's a little hard for me to read, but no maps in the individual zones you visit on the world map. So you might be getting turned around a lot like I do. Can't remember which way you were facing before a fight? Neither can I. I struggle with this. I don't find it a major obstacle to enjoying the game, but it is a thing that causes me to turn around a lot and run around an area more than once. getting into more fights. That's a personal thing, but I still think it's a really interesting game that I think a lot of JRPG likers will enjoy. How? Yeah, once you learn the enemy type and learn how to parry their stuff, they are near harmless to you. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I got another minute or two of footage, but like, you know, whatever. It's just like, I think I showed off everything I wanted to show. I learned Illumina.
Into the dark level up zone.
Yeah, I really like the stats screen where everybody vogues. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's Expedition 33. Beautiful game. Really, really intriguing, very fun to play, challenging. Cool story too.
It's like counter work.
You hit parry right as you're getting hit. Here's the thing, you can dodge or you can parry. Dodging is easier. There are more frames that you can, be successful at. And if you perfect dodge, you get an AP. But if you perfect parry, you also get an AP. The thing is, you can only get one from dodging, and you can get as many as you can get from every parry. So in other words, parrying is way better, but it's riskier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. The second character I've got, Lune, has an interesting mechanic. She has these all of her attacks are elemental based, and they all generate little elemental markers on her device that she has got. And they get consumed by other abilities, which make them way stronger. I'm not great at using her. She's not my favorite character, but she's pretty cool.
You have obtained critical bum.
Critical bum. All right. That's 33. And yeah, the difficulty settings do, if you are concerned about difficulty, this game has it's not a one and done difficulty type. There's even a story mode that's like, just experience the story. And there's an easy mode for, I think, that untightens the windows on the timing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Always good to see that in games so that more people can enjoy them.
Well, I'll honorable mention Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered because I think it's good.
Of course.
It's letting a lot of people play that game that didn't really get to play it before. It's the same damn game though. So I don't feel inclined to cover it, even though it's probably eaten up a lot of my time since I bought it. I have a lot of games I had to choose from for these. That's why I'm doing 2. I'm doing 2 out of like 7 today because I have so many. Dodging Monster Train 2, I've only played it a little bit, so I'm not ready really to talk about it in depth at the moment. Odenfall was amazing. I'll probably do that one at some point in the future. The other game I'll do today, let's load this up. Starvaders.
Oh, yeah. Some buds have been playing that recently.
There we are. This is a battle network combined with card rogue deck builder thing. Roguelike deck builder. I've unlocked a couple things. I've unlocked super hard mode, and I beat it once. I got a couple characters. I think I've played them all. This guy uses a sword, which works surprisingly well. These gunners use heat, which is not unsimilar from mana.
Hold up. So you've got a mech, and then you got a pilot to choose.
Yeah, and these ones you do.
Right.
The pilot is different from each other, but these categories are wildly different from each other, as you would expect.
Right.
The big difference here is, I don't know if there's like, yeah. Here's the heat system. So we're allowed to use 3, And then if we want to, we can use a 4th heat. And if we do that, we'll get a burn card and ruin our deck a little bit. And we'll fuck up that card too at the same time. These guys also have bombs on the field. Versus this mechanic over here, this guy is completely different. He's got battery power. And if I don't use it all, we end up... we can just
Did your
like...
mic cut out?
Oh, did it?
No, there it goes. It's back. It must have been my Discord.
Yeah, well, battery power is different from heat in that we can collect more of it while we fight. We can shock enemies and smack them for more power. We can overcharge and have a whole bunch built up to use whenever I want. We have a couple cards that are free, so I don't know what the third one's like, but these two manage their mana in different ways.
Okay. Biomechanical Jelly Heart.
I don't think I've played this person yet. This is your default, of course. When you overheat, you draw 2 and get 2 heat on the next turn, so 5 on the first try. That's neat.
Ah.
Unburnt and frozen cards when you turn in sounds good. They're saying that's more complex, but we'll see, I guess. I don't see why that would be.
Ah, and the hard difficulty.
Sure. Oh, well, nothing to it but to jump right in. We have Into the Breach style rewind time, but it doesn't work exactly like that. And we can collect more of these as we play to replace the ones that I lost. I can either buy them or fight for them. Let me look at my deck. I don't know what we even have here. So we have movement. Just shoot straight upwards. And then fire a bullet from the sides. And then we have pool. And then we have a bomb creator. So I don't feel like I need more of those.
Oh, you're picking 2 cards to add to your deck.
Yeah, this one seems good. Move and draw. But I only have 1 0-cost card, so maybe a little early to take that. I don't know.
Oh, do you want like a specific mana curve or something?
It's a really good UI. If you look at the bottom, you can see how many cards I have in my deck currently that apply to it. Like here's 2 that it would be drawing for the tactic cards, just to be clear. And this one
That's cool.
only pulls this one, but and we can see what that card is again. It's this one. It's the
That's neat.
enemy pool card. So I could use this. I could move myself to any tile, and then I could also move an enemy for free because that card costs nothing.
So they basically highlight all your synergies.
Yeah. I like these pusher cards. I think I will take this one. Why not?
Backtrack and push.
Reshuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Draw the tactic card. Make it free. And fire a bullet upwards. Also sounds good. So now we have our deck and we have some choices constantly to make here. We have upgrades on the left or new cards on the right. This one comes with a pain. A modifier for the enemies to just give them shields.
Ah, yeah.
I like upgrades just fine. We'll do that.
Yeah, upgrade sounds good.
So this zone right
Okay,
here.
so that is an encounter.
Yeah, this zone right here is if the enemies are standing in it, when the turn is over, I take Doom, and 5 Doom is game over. I don't take... If I take a hit myself, if they actually attack me, which they sometimes do, it'll just add garbage to my deck. I don't actually die in any way. So we have a bomb. We can also get the fine details on how they work by right-clicking on anything.
Oh, yeah.
The bomb needs to be destroyed to do anything, and it will do what a bomb does. if unplayed gets repeat, which means it does it twice. So maybe I don't want to play it yet. Just because I can multi-bomb if I hang on to it.
Right.
That sounds good to me. We got something going on here. I'm not sure why this is killing 2 enemies.
Yeah, it seems to pierce. Or maybe you can target.
Oh, it's because
No,
you
it
shoot them
pierces.
both. Yeah, these just add on because they anything with fire on it is automatically played for free by this card. So they count as each other. So that's why it shot twice.
I see.
I can use other things for that. I don't even have a way to set the bomb off at the moment.
You'd have to, like, artillery strike it or something.
Reshuffle your discard into your draw pile. Let's do that. And shoot this. And it's going to flurry fire this one again. I probably should move first. Let's get rid of this guy out front. This thing back here has a shield on it, and if we could kill it before it leaves, we'll get one of these tokens that lets me reset the fight. This is 1 round reset, and it also shuffles your cards, which is... I don't know if I like that or not, honestly. Usually when I rewind, I want to do a better version of the same turn, but if you do this, you have... I think it's helpful in the end, because if you're needing to rewind, whatever mistake you made is no longer even a possible mistake. You've got a new deck, so it rewinds and shuffles too. Let's do this.
Yeah, you want to get rid of that guy in front.
Now we can move and draw. I could attack this guy. Or this one, this is fine. I'm not really worried about this guy currently, I don't need it.
Looks like you got some synergy going.
I overheated myself there.
Oh no.
So this card is a little fried. But our character can unfry it, which is why I was willing to do that.
Oh, right, because this is like the freeze character.
Yeah. Movement's tough. Get down here. I'm gonna have to
how do you
take
get
this
that
guy
guy?
out. There we go. Okay, now the bombs can be launched. I think I'll wait a turn and let them come to me. What if I can get this to be on the right somehow?
Does the bomb block them? Or do they... What do they do?
They'll blow up next turn if I shoot them.
Okay.
They're gonna sneak around them. My suspicion is that they'll all be next to these bombs next turn and I can win the turn. I'm trying to unfreeze this card with my tech. Yeah, so that's how she works. She unburned the card. Okay, the bombs have detonated.
And then you get an upgrade.
I think the upgrade is random. I don't think it's like preset. Like it has this little tag on it to tell you what it is. Repeat and purge on this one. Multi-shot. Move and draw makes this card way better. Repeat when in a danger zone. Pulling them left or right isn't like super good though.
Looks like there's also a reward for skipping.
Yeah, a little one. There is a store to show up at some point. Permanent jams in your discard is a really intimidating one. I don't know.
That sounds really bad.
I'll just do this again. This guy creates clouds, which they obscure my shot a little bit. I can pull them into each other's zone of fire, obviously, but not this turn because I don't have that. But if I could move them here and then shoot each other, and that's handy. I think that I need to throw this bomb down actually because it seems like a really good choice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move out of the way now.
What are all the red tiles mean? Are they going to fire on you?
Yeah, this is where they're shooting, which doesn't do anything, especially if I'm not there to be hit.
Right.
And I have to decide if I want to burn a card or not, just to kill an enemy. I don't think it's probably worth it. That's just what these two do. They just shoot rockets at the field.
I see.
I don't
nasty.
I don't know that they're even aiming at me. They're just shooting. I wonder if I can prevent all 4 of these from firing. It doesn't look like I can. Alas, that's not a great pull, I guess.
Okay, well, there's something.
And no reason to use those.
The UFO has arrived. I just realized this is kind of like Space Invaders, and that's the little UFO that taunts you at the top of the screen.
Yeah, he's got a shield on, so he'll block 1 shot. But I've got that triple
Right.
fire nonsense right here, so I could throw this bomb first and hit these 2 jerks, or I could kill this guy. If I cared to, I could kill this guy right now, just by shooting this and all 3 of these. But I could also just throw this down first and blast the bomb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that works. Those guys have shields?
Yeah, they had cloud on them because of the other enemy. I think they blocked the
Oh.
explosion. So they still have their shields.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna find a way to deal with them. I think I will move to the center so that I can deal with this guy next turn.
Burn a card.
Yeah. It's okay to do that.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty okay bomb.
Yeah, let's drop that. That'll do.
I mean, it's either that or take 2 damage. And I guess you could shift and shoot, right? Or you can pull them.
Yeah, I can pull them and I don't even have to move. I can just blast them here. You're only allowed to overheat 1 also is the other thing. You can't just keep overheating forever.
You move diagonally.
Nice and easy.
That shouldn't be allowed.
+2 repeat and purge on artillery strike is triple shots. And this has so much flexibility because I can put it on the back of the field that I think that will easily work. This one also good. It has movement included for free, which I don't have to use. So these are both really good. I think this one's better.
So this is your Slay the Spire kind of upgrade type of, you know, make a card really broken, have that be the basis of your whole deck.
Yeah, I don't think you can pick as easily and freely as you can in that, though. You can't, like, choose which cards get in the upgrade, and even the upgrade is kind of random, as far as I can tell. Shield to random invaders versus a rare card, but harder encounter. Let's do this one.
Rare card.
Here's my triple artillery shot. It's gonna kill one of those guys. It'll kill 3 of those guys, actually. The way it works, I just throw down 3 of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna remove their shields anyway. Alright. Might as well fire. Alright, now they're vulnerable at least. Something. was gonna say the
Yeah.
bomb would be really handy right now.
Bloop. What about that guy bottom left, the new one? He still's got a shield, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble here soon. I think I'll go ahead and put myself in front of this guy. Hopefully I get something good for damage now.
Oh, there's your backtrack.
But I can kill this guy with these. He blew up on me, so I gained a junk card in my deck finally for the first time. It's actually just garbage, and we can purge it. But that's from taking damage.
Right.
I succeeded. Alright. I got lucky on the draw.
Part of the cards.
Nice and
Okay.
easy. Rare card. All that junk that was in my deck gets thrown away at this point, I think.
Decoy bombs. Or you can purge your junk card.
I don't. Is this still in my deck? I actually don't know. I don't think it is. I'm not sure why that one's showing up there.
Yeah, why would that be there?
Maybe it's just there because of this curse, like it's just there to not give me a choice.
Maybe.
So we have some new cards that I haven't had yet.
Heat sink.
These are fake bombs. They draw cards.
Okay.
This is just a draw too.
Yeah.
This one sounds good, but it costs 2 to use. But +1 heat for the rest of the fight sounds good. And then we have this store. This is what I wanted to show before I called this one here.
A
Just
little bit of... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
artifacts on the right, a tip jar to unlock new stuff, which she will give you right away when you unlock it, and a couple cards on the left on sale sometimes. She's selling 2 of these in a bundle. She has some interesting deals. And then there's this obvious good choice for me, many applicable, and the new rare card is one of them. Could be free with this wrench card.
Right.
So we're drawing 3 out of 6 cards. There's a 50% chance that it's gonna be the good one, and the other ones are fine too. This
Yeah,
is
the
just,
odds are in your favor.
This is just good no matter what, because even if it draws those other ones, I'm still happy. That's a very good card for me. I've had this one before, just pulling random legendaries. It's hard to synergize with, but they are good cards. And I'll just give her a tip. Create a copy of a card, purge card.
Oh, nice.
You can also buy restocks for this thing down there. Here's a permanent deal. I think we need this maybe for the plot. So we probably have to take this.
Accept strange offer.
Start with 3 of your cards as pick up on the grid. That's fine. It's going to be a little bit annoying. And then we have a boss fight, which I guess I can do real quick. I have to run over and pick these cards up to get them. Otherwise, I don't have them in my deck at the moment. That's what the clumsiness is.
Oops, drop my cards. Music's pretty good too.
Yeah. Immune on the first turn, immune until both wings are destroyed.
Oh, I just realized that's a whole unit. Yeah. So you gotta hit it at the left and right first.
I think this is the time for this because I didn't realize it would be immune on the first time. I was gonna blast it, really hit it hard, but it's not able to be done. So better just kill these guys instead. Can't use this turn. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it works.
Alright, I've got my siphon thing ready, and it's going to destroy a shield,
Oh god.
which is guaranteed to give me a thing. Actually, he's got that cloud protecting him. I'm not sure exactly how that works.
There's so much in the way now.
Yeah, this is going to block a shot, so I need to shoot first and then use this if I want to break the shield with him. Let's do that. But the only way... I wonder if I even can, because this is going to shoot a bunch.
How many times do you need to shoot? One, because the cloud's one, right? And that guy's got a shield.
Yeah, it's because these things will shoot in automatically that I'm in trouble with. I can use this first. Yeah, they just shoot them all, unfortunately, so I can't get that this turn. It's frozen, though, so I can hold on to it for now.
Right.
Those guys are dead.
Okay. He's running for it.
These clouds are crazy.
Yeah, it seems to be really annoying. No, I was in a cloud. I did not get hit by that explosion.
That's what they're telling me. Okay, it's free now. I feel like there's a solution here, especially with these free ones. Somewhere. We can move ourselves with this too. I'm gonna go ahead and use this, break the shield, get my permanent heat, and mess up that card forever. But I don't think I did because the heat went up at the same time. That card got purged though, so... No, it didn't. It's still here. It's good. That actually works. Even if it should have overheated me, but it didn't.
Because it was frozen.
I gotta decide if I'd rather have a junk card or burn one of these cards. I think I'll just take the junk card. 2 junk cards. Yeah. And now I've got some trouble.
Good. Yeah.
I've got this teleport that's going to save me, I think, on this problem. One of the hardest things I'm dealing with is this flurry fire shooting too much. I don't really want to waste the bullets.
Right.
I think I'm good. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to permafrost this good one.
Okay.
It only does the right one, so now if I can hit this shield with that one, I'll have even more heat to go. They're making it really hard
they're
to pull that
splitting.
shot off.
Wasn't expecting that. We got enough fog on the board.
I hate the fog.
Oh, okay.
Fire this. Okay, now's my chance to get the other heat that I was trying to get. I could hit this guy instead, I guess. That would be really easy to do. Yeah. And with this. Now we have 5 heat, which is way too much. That's ridiculous.
That's too much heat. You can't have that much heat.
This guy's cooked.
Cops are gonna come after you.
Sure, fire it.
This one.
Mothership's on its way up here now.
Okay.
Damn. Damn clouds.
That was supposed to end it, right?
Would have been nice. That I can push myself is really handy.
Yeah.
That card that summons cards is ridiculous. It's just what I expected would be for me.
Right.
Just pulling out 3 free cards and they're all dangerous. So that's world 1 of I think 3 still in this game.
Cool. Yeah, that seems neat.
I haven't had any trouble winning. Like we're on the hard mode, like you said. I've been doing well. I might still be in the tutorial zone of this thing. It might have what these games often have with the Covenant ranks or whatever, where it just gets harder and harder.
Right.
This would add another repeat to my repeat thing that shoots 3, could shoot 4.
Yeah. Just do it again.
Or all of these cards get upgraded, but they cost more then.
That heat increase was not permanent, right?
I think it's... No, it's not. We lost that.
Okay. Yeah.
This one is interesting, but I think it's a little too much for me. This one would make both of those cards I have that cost 2. Actually, it's just 1. I just had 1. I duplicate it, and I obviously will continue to duplicate that one. Or this one. I could make it cost 1. That seems good. The repeat, I think would work on these free fire cards. We could, in only 1 lane is the problem, drop 100 shots for not much cost. Most of those cards are free. I think I'd rather take this one though and make all cards cost nothing. Those are all interesting. I've not seen this before. Okay, what must see?
Protect the Earth.
Yeah. That's Star Vaders.
Yeah, that seems neat. A little bit of Into the Breach, a little bit of Slay the Spire.
It's pretty new. It's been updated a couple times since I've been watching it. Oh, I did win with her already. Okay.
And those are the other decks. Oh, these are the decks that you won with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It records that.
It's got everything. Nice. I'm still unlocking. Looking forward to seeing what the 3rd class is like.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Jelly Brain.
Well, thanks for reminding me we're doing Talkin Pit.
Yeah, no problem. I got your back. Thanks for having me.
But yeah, every month, folks, we're trying to do some game talking. I need to get more on top of it, get a group coordinated a little bit so I can get 4 people in here like I like to, but I appreciate Voice of Dog coming in. I think this show works fine with 2 people as it is anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind.
Just gotta do more
Pretty
games.
fun either
Also,
way.
UFO 50 Quibble Race is a thing I'll be doing a tournament of. I'm gonna start that in like sometime this next week. We have enough players. I could use I could use a multiple of 3, so we got 9 right now, so that's good. But if not, we'll figure it out. I went into the UFO 50 Discord and found a couple recruits in there as well. That'll be fun. It's basically horse betting. You don't need the game to play. You'll just be watching, interacting with me. I'm gonna run that.
Oh, that game. Yeah, Quibble. Okay. I had to think about it, but yeah.
I think it's gonna be an interesting one. I think people can look forward to that this week. You into anything?
I've been playing Metaphor recently, and I'll be playing that this weekend. Really good game. Really enjoying it.
Nice. You streaming that?
Yeah, I've been streaming it at twitch.tv/thevoiceofdog.
Alrighty. Hey, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, as always.
Yep, have a good one.
All right, I'll see you later. Have a good night, folks.
I'm gonna switch over to some video games. More of them. Probably finish that Star Raiders run, actually. For the YouTubers watching this one, you'll just see a resolution increase on Star Raiders here. That's the what do you call it? That's the incentives for when I was raising money, and I still probably should be. Maybe tomorrow I'll do something related to that. But I've been tracking like bits and extra subs and stuff and just adding to that pile. Trespasser is the next goal on it. Urban Runner was one of them. I think I could use some more artifacts, honestly. What's this? That's fine. Wow, they threw those way up there, huh? I don't like how far away they can throw them sometimes. We can just deposit that guy into the pit. So movement is better here than it was before. Damn, I can't use this turn. I think I will move. I hate to burn that one, actually. I wish I could have saved the free one, but I didn't want to burn that just for that. Nothing really super threatening at the moment. We could drop bombs down. Meh, I'll wait. Man, they came fast. What am I even supposed to do with you guys? I think I'm just gonna have to take damage on him. I can't get him unless the artillery card shows up. Didn't, so that's too bad. Nothing I can do. I'm just gonna take damage. Not the end of the world, but that sucks. They're so fast. They ran right past me. Okay, what's gonna happen now? I genuinely wasn't sure. I think if I shoot that guy, he won't be a threat, actually. No, he still is. That's mean. He's immune to damage and he's causing doom. I don't like that. Heck. I need the gust, or I can't do much. I'd rather not take another hit. There we go. We've gone over the bomb limit. Nice. I should have copied one of those cards that does damage. Oh well. 2 damage there. Ugh. At least one more, but that wasn't great. Draw a card when you move into danger. All detonations fire a bullet in a random upward direction. Sounds good. Makes the bombs a little bit more interesting for me. The randomness makes me a little hesitant though. -1 doom just for picking this one? I'll do that. Alright. We started with this. Seems good to me. Nice. We can give ourselves some permanent energy. Oh, I screwed up. I didn't want to do that. I completely forgot about how that works. I'm wasting my resets already. The free fire is so confusing to me sometimes. We want to move here first. Shoot that. Kill him, and then come over here and do this. Now we get the free mana, and I don't waste every single resource I have. These guys don't do doom, but they're just annoying. Do I want to kill a spider that badly? I guess I do. So much stuff. Alright. We can get rid of you with this. We can give ourselves even more mana. Oh, well, what's this? Hey, get out the way. Damn. Get out the way. Back to 5 mana. Love to see it. That'll do for now. I can get more mana yet, if I want, by doing this. Oh, son of a bitch. That thing sucks. Oh, it didn't stop me from doing what I wanted. I just took more damage. Got plenty of stuff left to go with here. I was hoping the shrapnel maybe would have hit them. Oh well. Seven heat. Achievement unlocked. Okay, we're all good here. This was a clean win. Unburns and freezes a random card? These bombs are so strange, but this one will shoot a thing now. So it's not harmless. Strike and align 2 tiles. Range increased for each burnt card. I like this one. Moving 4 tiles is just good. We're always looking for that, and having a free turn might be interesting. Just seems like a better card than the cards I have. I'll do this one too. Get rid of that Doom. Do I even have any 0-cost cards in my deck? Oh well. Yeah, just this one. There we go. These ones. I don't think it matters that one's getting burned because it's getting purged. Unless I'm mistaken. And if we freeze this, we can just get it to work right away. That's a very good synergy there. Wish I could do something else here this turn. Damn. That'll do. I got one of my tokens back. Nice. Man, absolutely crushed him. While in danger, repeat. When purged, create a copy. Just keep on mirroring. This is a very good one. Fire a bullet upwards while moving and getting the free attack. Also good. These are all good choices. Just making this double shot. Sounds good. It'd be a lot easier to use it if that were the case, I think. Four bullets, all diagonals. Man, that's so good. I'm $100 short. Are you serious? Oh, man. Well. I think I want to get rid of one of these move cards, maybe. A couple too many. Oh well. Fires diagonally up left. Ricochets. 3 times. Sounds interesting. Wish I didn't tip the jar that much. I screwed it up. I guess I have to do this. First turn sucks a little bit more. If I move over... two, I think this will do something for me. Yeah. Alright, I gotta take care of that, where they eat it. I don't know if cards on the floor can be destroyed. What a shot. Alright. Okay, those cards did get destroyed, or it's in my inventory now since they stepped on it. That's better for me than that alternative, I guess. None of these apples. This one is being eaten? Okay. That's easy to solve. I'll hold on to the artillery, though. Nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and unleash this now. Oof, so many fellas. If I copy the gust, I can do something here right now. I think I have a solution. I don't know if it's the best solution, though. Oh, I should have. I forgot I could gust 2 spaces. I could have shoved him in the water. Damn. I dogged it. Even more heat for me. It's making it very easy to win this. Alright, he's here now. For real. Eight heat. Having trouble with the management of this now. What happens if I shoot you? Alright. We could just ignore all that crap and just kill the boss. What does this mean? Okay, so we got shorter range, but they hit multiple things. I kind of want to try that. That sounds interesting. I don't know what it's going to do to me, though. Someone had a good idea for my Wheel of Pain thing that I do for sub incentives, where subs spin the wheel, and if the effect's already on, it turns it off. you can switch them on and off instead of having a timer on it at all. I might do that tomorrow. I don't like the sound of that, but a legendary artifact sounds really greedy and nice. Kinda want this. I'll take the regular artifact in the hard battle. Okay, now I gotta worry about being in range of these fellas to do the thing. Just let me kill 2 of them. Yeah, that doesn't help me, unfortunately, with my build. Wish it wasn't the case. But the lasers shooting off like that is not great for me. And the ricochet shot, too. It doesn't ricochet anymore. So this is a bad upgrade for my build. Hate to see it. I'll have to be up in their face now. A bit. Oh, did I not move far enough? Shit. How did I do that? Thought I was good. Damn, I wanted to... I'm gonna hit this. I screwed up big time. I miscounted, I guess. I need to set that bomb off, obviously. We got this. That'll do it for me, so... Ew. Meh. Wow, that is amazing. The artillery strike as lasers? That's a different story. Holy shit. That thing is busted. Just straight up a menace. Almost makes it all worthwhile. Each turn, make a random card in your hand. Two or more traits free. Start with 3 bombs on the grid. That's probably the good one here because the bombs are upgraded and all. don't think I care about these cards being free or whatever. It's fine. I don't care about this either. We're doing good on Doom at the moment. We'll do this. All right. Gonna take advantage of this situation here. I should have duplicated that. Oh well. I'll hold on to this. Wow. Jeez. Wish I could do that again. Yeah, I wish I duplicated it. Oh well. I want that wrench. I can't get it. I could do it if I do this. Okay. Immune! Damn ghosts. This is all the enemies that are left though. We're doing great. The random laser shooting off the bomb is unhinged. Increase range of laser by 2. Move 2 tiles first. This is a huge upgrade for this one. Probably the good one. Having the laser be bigger would be nice too. That's a hard choice. I think I'm good to take this. I think I can figure out how to move where I want. These are very similar. This is fine. Nice, the big laser got him. We can clean up house with this if I want to. I'll wait on this turn. It'll be fine. We got lots of ways to deal with this. All right. This might be the strongest deck I've had. This deck is crazy. Draw 2 cards with copy. Repeat when in danger zone. Just give me that draw. I've been able to get a lot of heat with the generators so far. Okay. Some kind of super bomb. I'll take this. I don't know that I need this. I'll try the super bomb. I don't really have a lot of junk. I don't know if I care about that or not. Just get junk immunity is fine. Invaders move erratically on their turn. The chess guy. Copy the artillery. I'm going to want that for later. Can't do anything else. I knew he'd be immune. I couldn't do anything about it, though, unfortunately. I might need to blast them and cure this problem. As long as the queen is alive, he's immune. She's not. If I need to kill him next turn, I can get him pretty easily. I could end him now, though. I hesitate to use this. This is like my ace in the hole. I got 2 of them. There's 3 rounds to this. But he's not safe for me no matter what, pretty much, with this. I might have to do it. I feel like I wasted one of my things. Could have maybe done better there. Nice. All I have is ricochet shot. Currently. Okay, the queen is not next to him. I can blast him this turn. If I can get rid of the queen. Wish I could move. Damn. He's got a little buddy by him. Ugh, so many guys. Shit. I move 3, 2. That's fine. I can take away his defense here. There we go. Now I can really clean him up with the super attack I have left. That second round went better. That's all I get? I only get 1? It's because the turn's over, I guess. I could kill his queens pretty quickly with this. I don't know that I want to do that. I need them to line up a bit here. one queen down. How about this? Okay, all I gotta do now is hit him one more time. Well, apparently he gets a shield for free. Gross. God damn it. We've been doomed once. I think it's over this time. There we go. Oh, you want to battle? You got it. Do they just have a shield I could blast? I really hesitate to waste that, though. Here you go. Oh. I want to cancel, but I think it's too late. Couldn't reach him there. Made a miscalculation. Okay. Still want to do this though. Duplicate this. It's immune now. I'm gonna have to fire this off if I want to avoid the damage. I really don't like doing that, but that's fine. Alright, we gotta alternate. I see how it is. Yuck. I don't know if I'm like doing damage or if I'm supposed to push him. There's no way I could push him back. No way on Earth, so I can't just bring him over here either. Gotta clean that up. I gotta do something over here first. I don't really have anything. Wow, they're fast. Fuck. God damn it, I don't have anything I can do to get over there. God. So far away. There's my good card for moving. Jeez. God, get these spawns are crazy. I think I probably should move over there. Do what I can on this side, because we gotta push him back again. I don't know if I'm like doing any damage. They seem to not really give a shit about any of this. There we go. New thing. Somehow didn't take any doom from any of that. I wonder if my deck got reset. It looks like it did. No, I don't have my artilleries. They took those forever. I still have 11 heat though. It's pretty crazy. What is all this? I need to deliver some attacks. Wish I had more attacks to do. There we go. Okay, that's a game over situation if they get to attack. I gotta stop that. I don't want to do this, probably. I probably need to move down here and kill these 3 first. Damn auto fire shots killer here. Gonna take damage and a hit. Ricochet shot. Nice one. There you go. Oh no. Well, I got 25 heat somehow. I don't... That's a lot of heat, man. We're supposed to have 3, for the record. I can play whatever the hell I want. I don't know what I should be attacking here. Let's attack this thing over here first. I'm gonna sit on the mines. And let them multiply. We'll spit them out when there's 3 of them. Sounds good to me. It's fine. Now what? If I want to avoid damage, I gotta sneak up there and hit that guy somehow. Which cannot reach them, so not great. Just gonna eat that. How can I stop these jerks, man? We need to start with this one and attack this guy. Then move over to there and get the other one. Pack your bags. If I could get here, we could diagonal shot the heart, which is apparently the goal. Holy shit, man. How are you supposed to do this? What the... This seems a little outrageous. This 5th phase of this seems like so many. I don't think I can survive this one. This is too many. Too many fellas all getting a free attack. I could kill the hearts, maybe. Depending on what we get from this. Actually, don't know about that because of the shields. Really? I can't move there? Come on. Yeah. I think I'm cooked. There's so much nonsense out here now. This will be the first time I lost. But I've never had to fight this thing before. How are you supposed to deal with 6 of them spread out like that? 3 hearts all shielded. I wish I had my artillery. Maybe then I could have done this. I don't know. I'm just not getting enough attacks to handle this at all. Yeah, I'm dead. This seems unfair. Like, I don't understand. How are you supposed to handle this? Oof. We're taking 4. I can only take 2. I can get rid of one of them here this way, and that's it. Oh, I got lucky. Like, insanely lucky. I'm still alive. The random shot worked out for me on the bomb and got the guy in the back. Too bad about not having any other moves, so unfortunately I'm dead still. No, maybe not. Damn it. I was so close. They wouldn't give me an attack card, really? That sucks. I don't know if there was more after that either. Ah, man. Couldn't have been closer, but then I just had a bad draw. Nothing but moves. I even deleted one of the move cards and still overwhelmed with movement and nothing else. Almost. That build was ridiculous, man. If I can't win with that, I don't know what I'm going to win with. New pilot. Wow. Lots of stuff. Okay. Yeah, I was close to whatever that was. Wish I didn't waste my artifacts in the first I didn't know I was going to be dealing with that. I used up my purgables on the easy part. Didn't have them for the end. I would have been able to clear the board with it. See how this one works. Keeper uses mana. You regenerate 3 a turn, up to 5. No mech, summon fellas. We have a bunch of little guys, it seems like. There's 4 of those. Almost got this last guy on the gunners. Nice. Well, I probably will be back on later with Oblivion or something. I'm not sure. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Didn't want to miss Talkin Pit. Yeah, I might do a marathon tomorrow too. I'm not sure. We're looking for Elden Ring maybe tomorrow as well. We'll see about that. I see my buddy playing Final Fantasy VI, and I'm gonna host him. Have a good one.